But the crisis we are facing isn't one of losses in revenue or shrinking newsrooms. The crisis we are facing is one of trust. Too many people don't trust what they're reading anymore. And if you're wondering how we got to this point, look no further than our current generation of reporters. Too many of them have strayed from the basics I knew at age 6, that reporting was about finding the answers to those 6 questions, and instead, too many of today's reporters have mixed journalism with some sort of theater, a disgusting kind of entertainment that seeks to divide people along political lines to fulfill whatever bias they might feel or generate page clicks or whatever. Don't believe me? Pull up your favorite reporter's Twitter account, spend even 2 minutes scrolling through their feed, then ask yourself, if the other 50% of the country who doesn't agree with their political opinions is going to believe a single word of their reporting. These so-called reporters spend so much time trying to divide us, they don't realize they've become nothing more but noise. You see, by mixing the news with their political opinions, they've created 2 different medias. As a result, you're inheriting a world where people are more increasingly only talking to themselves or to people who already think the same way. And without new information, how can people grow? That's why I'm very careful to keep my political opinions to myself. I know that as soon as I lose the trust of my reader, I might as well find another job. But as long as I have that trust, I can keep growing. And so will you. These reporters who spend their time dividing us, not reporting facts, they aren't the future. In fact, they're about to be the past. They're dinosaurs and they're all going extinct. I say good riddance. They've had their time and it's over. We are the generation that can restore the people's trust. See, we aren't the pro-Trump reporters, we aren't the anti-Trump reporters, we aren't the right-wing reporters, and we aren't the left-wing reporters. We are the generation that will be known simply as reporters. That's a trust I guard with my life. And so should you. As you move forward, it should be your most important currency. To the 2019 graduating class, you're moments away from beginning a new life in the world, the beginning of your professional life. It's up to each and every one of you to change that narrative, to declare that we are the generation who can restore the people's trust and have our loyalty to one thing and one thing only, to the truth, to uncovering corruption wherever you find it. In just a few minutes, you're graduating. You're moments away from embarking on the most noble of professions, that of a reporter. It won't be easy and you won't make a lot of money. And if you're great at your job, you will be despised by more people than you can possibly imagine. But if you keep your lead short, talk to real people, trust no one, get away from your desk, always bring a pencil, don't forget who you work for, ignore the comments, remember your superpower, rise above the temptation to infuse your writing with politics, and most importantly of all, stay laser focused on the truth. If you do these things, I believe that history will look back on this moment not as the last dark days before the profession of journalism died, but as a new beginning, when this generation, the class of 2019, didn't just save the news, but ushered it into a new golden era of fact-based information that shined a light so bright it touched every corner of the globe. A media based on truth, on those timeless 6 questions. Who, what, where, when, why, how. Thank you.